it shot. Straight and true, they would hit the spot. Sometimes windows, sometimes birds, sometimes doggone piles of turds. We'd be blasting around, carefree by choice, till we'd hear my mother's voice. She would issue that famous warning, but we'd go on blasting from night till morning. Then one day, while shooting around, I shot my eye out. It fell to the ground. There was a flood of thick red blood, and as I watched my nomadic eyeball rolling down the street, I recall thinking that this wasn't so neat. And I'd almost caught up to it where the ground became flat, where it was pounced on by a neighborhood cat. And he batted it this way, and he batted it that. Oh, how I was mad at that neighborhood cat. And just then, a loud noise behind me, and a horrible sight loomed up to blind me. It was a street cleaning truck in full noisy rage. And since my depth perception was in a bad stage, how far it was away, I couldn't accurately gauge. Well, suffice it to say, we got out of the way, but there's no sign of that eyeball to this very day. And so, dejected, we trudged back to Joey's pad to try to think of excuses to sell to my mom and dad. Just then an idea. From out of the blue, Joey's face, it lit up. He knew just what to do. He fetched out a marble from deep in his pocket, and he mounted it nicely. It fit snug in my socket. And they didn't even notice, those dumb parents of mine. As far as they were concerned, I looked just fine. Well, I don't ask them to take me to 3D movies no more. And sometimes I accidentally bump into a door. But I'm taking all my pennies and saving every one in hopes that maybe one day, someday, I'll own my very own BB gun.